It is Runtime. Guys and gals, there is so much happening in Indian tech every single day that I'm going to be trying to make a dedicated video Monday through Friday, rounding up all of the updates every single day, every 24 hours. So today we're going to be talking about a new Indian satellite consortium led by Pixxel, Manastu Space raising $3 million to solve the problem of debris pollution in space. We've also got Olee Space raising $3 million to power laser-based communication systems. You've also got Ultraviolette Automotive raising $21 million. Also, the Residency Delta program is coming to a close. Composio has launched Rube, and Fractal Analytics IPO is coming up very soon as well. Okay, so to kick things off, let's talk about this satellite consortium, which consists of 4 different startups. And again, this is led by Pixxel. InSpace has awarded this consortium the contract for India's first fully indigenous commercial Earth observation satellite constellation. Now, the companies here, of course, are Pixxel, but then we also have Dhruva Space, we have SatSure, and we have Piersight as well. Now, the constellation is going to consist of 12 satellites with panchromatic, multispectral, hyperspectral, and microwave SAR sensors. And it makes sense for all of these companies to collaborate instead of trying to offer all of these solo, because the offering here is really robust. We're not just talking about building 12 satellites, which in and of itself would be a very difficult task for one company, but we're also talking about launch integration and downstream analytics as well. Now, Pixxel does hyperspectral imaging, Dhruva builds satellite buses and avionics, SatSure already monetizes Earth observation data, and Piersight is developing maritime SAR coverage, so this is a pretty solid blend of expertise. Now, the project is going to be worth $135 million, or about 1,200 crore rupees, over the next 5 years, and the end result is going to be Indian space firms selling EO data at scale to commercial clients, which is pretty cool. All right, next up, we've got another space tech update. Manastu Space has raised $3 million in a round led by Capital A. Manastu is a space safety and logistics company, and their primary goal is to solve the problem of debris pollution in space. Now, to pull this off, they're building non-toxic alternatives to conventional chemical and electric propulsion systems, and they're going to be using this $3 million to commercially deploy their green propulsion and debris avoidance solutions. Manastu Space already has clients like the DRDO and a French rocket manufacturer called Latitude, and operationally right now their goal is to go from TRL 8, that's technology readiness level 8, to TRL 9. And level 9 represents long-term operational use of their tech in space. But beyond green propulsion, they also want to develop in-orbit servicing technology. They want to develop the ability to refuel satellites and the ability to deorbit satellites as well. All right, next up, we've got a Pune-based defense tech startup called Olee Space. They've raised $3 million in their seed round. Olee Space develops laser-based communication systems and also directed energy weapon platforms, or DEW. Now, on the communications front, they're building low-powered infrared lasers for high-speed, secure data transmission across land, air, sea, and space. But yeah, the more interesting part here, of course, is these directed energy weapons, or DEW. This DEW platform is intended to disable hostile drones, UAVs, and satellites. The company was started in 2023, but they've already conducted field-level deployments, and they want to use this $3 million to scale production, improve their quantum-secure communication protocols, and also continue to develop the DEW platform as well. After that, we've got Ultraviolette Automotive raising $21 million from TDK Ventures. This is a company that makes epic performance electric motorcycles from India, for India, but also for international markets too. Existing investors also participated in this round. You've got companies like Zoho, Lingotto, and also individuals like Sriharsha Majeti, one of the founders of Swiggy, Ankit Nagori, the founder of Cure Foods, and Aprameya Radhakrishna, the founder of Taxi for Sure, which was acquired by Olee way back in the day. And so this $21 million is going to be used to boost manufacturing, improve their batteries as well, and also the tech powering these vehicles. They're also going to be expanding their network from 20 to over 100 cities in India. And of course, a big chunk of this capital is also going to be used for serious global expansion into markets where customers just don't really think twice about dropping a few $1,000s on an electric bike. All right, next up, 3 Indian founders have made it to the top 12 of the Residency Delta program. And so now the internal voting is going to decide the 3 founders who actually end up getting selected to participate in an all expenses paid 3-month-long program in San Francisco. And voting closes today as I'm filming this video, Wednesday, August 13th at 6:30 p.m. India Standard Time. And the Indian finalists here are Harish Ashok, Abhinav Gupta, and Mayank Mishra. Harish is building Zenith, the cursor for hardware builders. Abhinav is building Breather, the AC of the future. And Mayank is building Mad Mods, which is a vibe coding game dev platform where kids can make and play their own video games. And then I have another update for you all, Composio, which is technically an American company, but they do have most of their teams sitting in India. They've launched Rube, and they did so, as always, with a very fun and creative video. Now, the Rube website says, give your AI something that it has never had before, the power to use 500 plus apps. Now, Rube is compatible with Cursor, Windsurf, Klein, Claude Code, and Gemini CLI right now. It's also free to get started with too. And so an example of how you would actually use Rube is you could actually give it access to your Google Calendar, and then it would go through, it would see who you're meeting with today, it would research them, and it would come back with summaries on what you need to know about those people. And so basically Rube makes any tool work with any other tool, and there's no code required, just natural language. And then one little tiny update that I wanted to share with you all, it's kind of snuck in as I was writing the script for this video, is Fractal Analytics has filed their DRHP for a 4,900 crore rupee IPO. And that's about a $560 million IPO. Now, Fractal is an analytics and AI solutions company. They've got global enterprise clients across healthcare, retail, financial services, and tech. But I first came across them because of FAIR, that's Fractal AI Research, and they had actually open sourced Fathom R114B. And this is a 14 billion parameter reasoning model that they post-trained for $499 to achieve state-of-the-art reasoning in maths within a context window of 16,000 tokens. All right, so that is it for the roundup from the last 24 hours in Indian tech. Every single day I'm planning to make one of these videos, so do stay tuned and also follow and subscribe to Runtime, and I'll catch you in the next one.